All right, hi Libra, this is going to be your love reading for March. So I'm hearing September, and I know that's like Libra season starts in September, but maybe that means something for you. But for the overall energy, we got the Ten of Swords. I mainly feel like what I'm seeing is just like you and this person not being together is like basically kind of draining you both. You both could be having like mental anguish, I want to say. I feel like really you both, one or both of you could just be too much, thinking too much in your mind, things like that. All right. For your energy, Libra, we got the Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Cups. It's almost like I feel like you want to bring happiness to this person. Regardless, I just feel like I'm seeing through these particular cards another way to say an offer. I feel like you want to offer this person something, you might want to communicate something to them, but I just see you kind of being undecided about it, indecisive, not sure if you want to do it. When it comes to your feelings for this person, we got the Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords with the Nine of Cups. I mean, I feel like I'm seeing fear. I feel like although there's fear, you're holding on to this person. You may also, even in a strange way, be guarded. I feel like I see more about you thinking a little bit too much, keeping yourself in a mental trap. But this person emotionally fulfills you. They make you happy. They are your wish fulfillment. I just feel like you're holding yourself back, but at the same time you're holding on to this person. You could have a fear of being vulnerable, although the King of Cups is here. I feel like you want to, but there could still be a fear about it. I'm noticing the nines. There's only a couple here actually. So that just talks about cycles, getting ready to complete or could have completed already. Twos, definitely something about balance. And there's a couple eights here. Eights just talk about like infinity. I like to think about it as abundance. I'm hearing like divine timing also. Okay, but that's really all I get for 8. But then how you're viewing this person, we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. I mainly feel like this is more about this offer that, although I'm seeing you kind of go back and forth about it, I feel like eventually you will go through with it, and you're just hoping that this person accepts it. When it comes to this person's energy, we got the Eight of Cups with the Queen of Wands. I kind of feel like, I don't know if the person necessarily walked away from you. I mean, they could have, but I really feel like I'm just seeing this person, like the overall point is they walked away from the situation in order to focus on themselves. I mean, it is the Queen of Wands, which I feel like she can have like, I feel like she's the queen to most likely have like red flags, I feel like, when it comes to these readings. But I mean, it could be also another way the cards are saying that she's just focusing on herself and what she's passionate about. I'm getting like putting her all into herself, or I mean, it doesn't really matter the gender, you know, his or herself. But yeah, the main thing I get is that she's focusing on herself. Wait. Then when it comes to how this person's feeling for you, we got the Six of Cups, Ten of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this person would like a reconciliation. Like, so if you guys were involved and you separated, I feel like this person would like a reconciliation. I feel like it's like, I don't feel like their feelings overwhelm them, but I feel like they have a lot of emotions for you. And although they're focusing on themselves, they still, I feel like, want this to work out. And maybe the fact that you guys are not together, even though they're focusing on themselves, is kind of like burdening them, if that makes sense. I feel like I see more about them just trying to focus on themselves. But again, underneath that, I feel like they really want this reconciliation. Like they could, even though they're focusing on themselves, they could want to put attention towards you, but maybe they've learned not to. But moving on, when it comes out they're viewing you, we got the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like on one hand, I feel like this person could be trying to decide, just like I was saying, whether they need to continue focusing on themselves, their abundance, or if they want to, you know, give a little bit of their focus to you. But I feel like they could also be viewing you as doing the same thing, like focusing, not sure if you want to focus on yourself or work on this connection. Basically just viewing you as indecisive, but I feel like they're going through the same thing. All right, then the mutual energy, you got the Seven of Cups with the Fool card. I mean, there could be like a lot of emotional overwhelm. I really don't, I mean, I understand how it could be overwhelming, but I just feel like, you know, it's more about the overthinking. Like there's like both of you could be thinking about all the different scenarios that could play out between the both of you, but it's kind of keeping things at a standstill. I really feel like, you know, I feel like you both feel the same way, and somebody just needs to go for it, basically, because it's like if you keep going down these different scenarios, these different paths, again, it's going to create a stalemate. Nothing's going to move forward. All right, then the block, we've got, oh, there's a couple sevens here too. Same thing as the eights to me. Forward movement, abundance. What is it? Like things progressing behind the scenes, things like that, energy like that. We got the Judgment and the Seven of Wands as the block. Mainly, I was feeling like it was just more of what I was just saying. Like somebody just needs to make the decision to put work into this or make the first move. And I feel like that would remove this block. Like things, like you guys could come together, basically. And then the outcome, we got the Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. So I see more about the potential for something, the potential for communication, but it's like I don't really get stalemate energy. But I feel like a stalemate, a possible stalemate, or a continued possible stalemate, whatever, continued stalemate, could be likely if somebody keeps overthinking. Again, I'm not really getting stalemate energy, but I feel like there's a potential for it to continue if somebody stays in this Nine of Swords energy. But I do feel like there's a possibility of communication. So a heavy possibility, it seems like. But all right, but let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. Excuse my sniveling, I'm cold always. Because yeah, I look at the Page of Pentacles and I feel like it's actually stronger than the Nine of Wands. So I feel like there's a strong possibility of communication here. But then there's also a possibility of a stalemate if somebody, again, just keeps focusing on their anxieties, basically. So we got long distance. It says it may be tough to keep the love alive or they live in another location from you. Try to stay positive. So like it says, you guys could live in different locations, but it could also be maybe like an emotional thing too. I feel like sometimes we have love-hate. It says there is an indecisive pattern in this relationship, which I feel like we already talked about. Can't live with them, can't live without them situation, but not just indecision. It could be like it says, you could have like a love-hate relationship with this person. We got office affair. Here we go with the twin flame. Twin flame always comes out for Libra. You'll meet someone at the office or connected to work. Tread carefully. So maybe you met this person. If you don't know who this person is or haven't met them yet, maybe you could meet them at the office. Maybe you guys could go on to work together. We have twin flame. You'll soon meet your twin flame. It may be filled with challenges until you merge and balance your energies. This reading looks very good though. If this, you know, is a twin flame situation. We got into the unknown. You must proceed without knowing what the future holds. Conquer your fear of the unknown. I feel like that's kind of what I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups. Like, it's like you guys are trying to think of like everything that could happen. You're trying to go through every scenario, but I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, you can't do it because the more you do it again, it's just going to prolong things. At some point, you're just going to have to take a risk, you know. We got societal expectations or social expectations, excuse me. Keep up the outward appearance, but inwardly wasting away is not fair to you or your partner. Learn to let go. So maybe you guys could be pretending you don't want each other. Maybe you guys, you know, outwardly are opposites, and both of you could be worried about what other people think. That could be something that's going on here and keeping you guys away from each other. We got karmic love. You'll have an instant attraction with your karmic, but it's not meant to last. However, you'll learn big lessons in love. I mean, maybe there could be a couple different people you're dealing with, but I like to think of the twin flame scenario honestly as karmic. It's not bad. It's meant to teach you lessons, you know. So, and I feel like when it comes to everybody on their journey, you'll have to decide whether if it is karmic, whatever, you'll have to decide whether, you know, if you've had a bad past with them, whatever, you'll have to decide if this is somebody you want to give another chance to and whatnot. So basically, karmic love to me is not always a bad thing. So, but it's up to the individual to decide. right, we got settling in love. Maybe you've given up on finding true love and decided to settle for second best. Don't make that mistake. This could have been what happened in the past that caused this other person or whoever walked away. Because even though I'm seeing it for the other person, you being a Libra could resonate with that energy, of course. But this could have been what caused the other person away. Maybe in some way they were settling. Maybe there were differences or difficulties. And this person just chose, you know, I'm not going to go through this anymore. I'm going to put the focus on me. Or some of you could still be kind of going through this. So it's like if they're like, maybe you walked away from this person, maybe you could have met somebody while apart from them, and you could in a sense be settling for, you know, someone else. I don't know, we're just not supposed to settle, so just be mindful of that. For some of you, you could be with this other person due to karma. This person could be a karmic. Again, not necessarily bad, but it's this person showing you lessons. But then you could also be with this other person due to social expectations too. Because maybe they actually fit your appearance. Maybe you guys actually look good together compared to you and your twin flame, however it goes for you. We got open relationship. Open relationships are not for everyone. It requires a lot of honesty and trust for it to work. Careful not to get hurt. Maybe that could have been what happened in the past too. Maybe one of you wanted an open relationship and the other person didn't want to, and that caused you guys to go your separate ways. We got fast lane. Something feels different about this love and you're not afraid to charge ahead. Hopefully this love will last. All right, and then we got interference. Be cautious not to allow others to get in the way with an upcoming relationship. Think for yourself. So a lot of times we want to ask people their opinions and advice, and that's fine. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're doing what our heart tells us to do, whether it feels wrong or right. Sometimes, you know, that the right thing for you might feel wrong, but you know, I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, we still have to think for ourselves because it's our life to live, not anybody else's. And then we got opposites attract. Someone may enter your life who's very different from you. You will complement each other, which to me just describes the whole twin flame thing and what I was saying earlier when it comes to social expectations. You both could outwardly be very different from each other, but you're just attracted. Got common law, union, star-crossed lovers. A lot of similar energy that I've been seeing for most of the signs. So, but that's all I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonates for someone. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.